Would everybody please remain standing and bow your heads for our prayer? Lord, we stand here today with accumulation of years of hard work, tears, laughter, and shared memories. We thank you for all the memories we have made, the friendships we have created, and the feeling of family this class has become to us over the years. We thank you, God, for your guidance and grace you have shown us, and the love and support we have been given by our friends, family, teachers, and this wonderful community throughout our time as students at Huntsville. We as a class have walked in the promise of asking for your strength and guidance, and let us be a light in every situation we have faced. As we begin this next chapter of our lives, I pray we never forget what your promise holds, and to help us all become a beacon of hope and light so that others can see the love of Jesus in all we do. I pray we always remember the lessons we've learned, the challenges we've faced, and the opportunities we have been given. It is because of all these things we have faced that has made us who we are today. Lord, I pray you would give us some wisdom and courage to step into this new season of beginnings, to help us find joy in every journey, and that we would walk into this next season with a spirit of hope and determination. And I pray we always remember how to be the light in someone's life. Amen. Sorry. All right, time for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, Lily.
Please remain standing for our national anthem performed by the Huntsville High School Band under the direction of Mr. Michael Johnson, and the Huntsville High School alma mater sung by the Huntsville High School Choir under the direction of Miss Melinda Williams. be seated. The choir will now offer a musical blessing to the class of 2025.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the class of 2025, it is an honor to stand before you all today. As the president of our graduating class and welcome friends, family, faculty, staff, and most importantly, my fellow graduates to our special time. From the moment we entered Watson Primary School to our final days here at Huntsville High School, we have made memories that will last a lifetime. I want to take this moment to thank our class sponsors, Ms. Armour and Ms. Smith, for their endless hours of care and support, even if they did tell us no a lot, including in this welcome speech. Way to go, graduates. We are done. At this time, I would like to introduce you to the members of the Huntsville Board of Education and to thank them for the endless hours of dedicated service they provided, for their vision and expectation of excellence. Our board members are Ms. Whitney Comer, President, Mr. Josh Obenshane, Vice President, Mr. Nick Wilson, Secretary, Ms. Natalie Swafford, sorry, I definitely butchered that, Mr. Steve Obenshane, Mr. Bobby Golich, Ms. Connie Timberg, newly elected board member Ms. Jamie Anderson. I would say I apologize for taking more time for the ending of my speech. However, I would rather say it's an honor. Sitting here today, we have experienced a life without you. We wonder if our lives would be different if you were still here. I may understand that you didn't receive any high school credits, but the credit you should receive was being the person you were. You showed others that in a world of so much darkness, there was light. I will forever be thankful for the time I got with you and the impact you made on my life and so many others. I love and miss you every day, Eli. Happy graduation. At this time, will everyone join me in a moment of silence to honor him? Thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce you to Mr. Mike Nichols, Principal of Huntsville High School.
To be valedictorian or salutatorian at Huntsville High School is a great accomplishment. These students take rigorous courses as required by the state and by Huntsville High School. They must meet state requirements of the college core curriculum and then must complete high honors course requirements. The valedictorians have above a 4.0 grade point average, and the salutatorian has the next highest grade point average. This year we have 8 valedictorians and 2 salutatorians. Valedictorians and salutatorians, please stand when I call your name. Please hold your applause until all the names have been announced. The valedictorians, starting with the highest grade point, are Braxton Bourne, Logan Shoemaker, Kamla Mois, Jaden Pace, Alexis Pillow, Avery Dunn, Lillian Samuels, Macy Fuller. Our salutatorians are Julie Emmett and Addison Moore. Give them a round of applause. Please welcome our first valedictorian, Braxton Bourne.
Good evening, everyone. I don't blame you if you're already considering taking a quick nap while we give these very inspiring speeches. But for those of you choosing to stay awake, thank you in advance from me and the future speakers for pretending to pay attention. Huntsville High School has taught you well. Now, it might surprise you, but being valedictorian isn't all it's made out to be. Sure, it may sound impressive on paper, but it doesn't come with the secret key to life, a guaranteed future, or even much more than a fancy line on a transcript. What it does come with is pressure, late nights, and the kind of stress that makes you question whether achievement alone is worth the cost. Most of all, it comes with failure, the thing no one wants to talk about. When I started high school, I believed success meant getting everything right. Perfect grades, perfect answers, perfect plans. I thought failure was something to avoid at all costs, but I've come to understand that failure isn't a detour from success. It's part of the path that leads to it. A big part of that growth came from being pushed beyond what I thought I could handle. Miss Dennison, you saw something in me early and pushed me to be the best. You didn't just allow failure, you expected it. You challenged me to take risks, step outside my comfort zone, and embrace what I didn't yet understand. Because of you, I competed in regional math competitions, earned a spot at the state calculus competition, and despite being outmatched, placed well above the average. You helped me see that learning isn't about always being right. It's about failing, adjusting, and coming back stronger. Mr. Twerves, you didn't just introduce me to computer science, you ignited a passion for it. You encouraged me to dive into new concepts, experiment, and yes, fail repeatedly, until things finally started to make sense. With your help, I earned 2 Skills USA state championships in computer programming, and now have one more shot at nationals. But more than the titles, you gave me the confidence to believe in myself when the code and life wasn't working. Truthfully, most of what I've learned about failure didn't happen inside a classroom at Huntsville High School. The system isn't built for that. It celebrates perfection and punishes mistakes. That's why I'm grateful for the teachers who pushed me beyond the system and its flaws. They helped me learn in a deeper way through trial, error, reflection, and resilience. To my fellow graduates, whatever your next chapter looks like, college, the workforce, a gap year, or figuring it out along the way, don't chase perfection. Chase progress, chase meaning, chase the challenges that scare you a little, because that's where you'll learn who you really are. And to all of you that are still awake, thank you. One speech down, several more to go, and remember, failure isn't the end of the story. Sometimes it's just the beginning.
Even if I may not hear you guys' applause perfectly, if you're clapping for me, thank you. If you're booing, well, I can't hear that either, so we're perfectly fine. To start off, I'd like to thank everyone who's made an impact on me through my years as a student. To my teachers, thank you for going above and beyond to not just teach me to make connections, not to just teach me, but to make connections with me. To my family, and specifically my parents, thank you guys for always supporting me through all the ups and downs. And lastly, and most importantly, I want to thank God for never giving up on me and allowing me to stand before every one of you guys today. As a class, we've experienced more ups and downs than I think any of us could have imagined. We made it through a pandemic, way too many AP tests, and I'm pretty sure we set the record for most students in ISS in one day. As we move on to the next chapter of our lives, I hope that we never fail to remember how much adversity we had to overcome just to walk across this stage. So I'd like to leave you guys with one last message, a message from one of our fellow classmates who couldn't be here with us today. Never let your light fail to shine, and be the light in the darkness of this world. Please welcome to the podium our next valedictorian, Come Lamoire.
Good evening, everyone, family, friends, faculty, and of course, the graduating class of 2025. Standing tonight as a valedictorian, I am incredibly honored for the opportunity to represent such a remarkable group of students. Each of us has faced different challenges, pushed limits, and shown strength far beyond the classroom. And while we all have had our unique journeys, I wouldn't be standing here right now without the people who supported me. This achievement also belongs to my family, who has made constant sacrifices for my education. It also belongs to the teachers who have taught me more than academic subjects. Moreover, I would like to thank the love of my life for always being there for me when I needed it. To my classmates, standing here doesn't mean I work harder or I'm better than anyone else. It just means I had the privilege of walking through this journey with all of you. We all grew up together, and I truly believe each one of us will bring something powerful into the world. So tonight, I stand here with the appreciation and excitement. Excitement for the futures we're about to build. The dreams that will be achieved and the challenges that will be overcome. Let's move forward with confidence. Let's carry the experiences, the resilience, and discipline from these past 4 years. Because no matter where we go next, these are the qualities that will bring us success in the future. Thank you again. Congratulations to the class of 2025. Please welcome to the podium our next valedictorian, Jaden Pace.
Hello. You know, I didn't really expect myself to be up on this stage, and there's a lot more people than I thought there would be. Man, bear with me here, but I'll get through it eventually. You know, you're about halfway through now, so just stick it out for a couple more speeches. You guys will be good. And I actually didn't tell my parents that I was giving a speech today, so surprise, Mom. Wait, where are you guys at? Where are you guys at? That's easy. That's not All right. I didn't prepare a traditional speech. It's more like a thank you note to the people that were really important to me during my high school career. Now, I want to thank my parents and my family for supporting me at every turn. Even when I didn't fully understand what I was going through, you know, they supported me every single way. To my friends, thank you for filming goofy short films with me. You know, you guys can find those on YouTube, but we spent a long time on those. Thank you to Ms. Wiggins for giving me a space to explore a new passion and run with it. Thank you to Mr. King, Mr. Sampson, Mr. Thomas, and everyone else who had to put up with my endless questions. And a huge thank you to Mr. Johnson for showing me what real responsibility and commitment looks like. Yeah, a round of applause for Mr. Johnson. You know, speaking of Mr. Johnson, he once said something like, "Behind every great man is an even greater woman." So last, but definitely not least, I would want to thank my amazing girlfriend. She puts up with me, keeps me grounded, and makes sure everything runs smoothly behind the scenes. She's somewhere in the audience. Just give her a round of applause, guys. Now, thank you guys for sticking it out with me and listening to me. I'm kind of nervous, as you can tell, but please welcome to the podium our next valedictorian, Alexis Pillow.
Hello, class of 2025, and thank you to everyone here who spent time getting snazzied up to come and support and watch us graduate. All my siblings graduated with high honors, so I decided to one-up them and be valedictorian. I wanted to thank my sister and my grandma for being my very best friends my whole life. My brothers for being my protectors, my bonus sisters and brother for giving me advice, my nieces and nephew for teaching me patience and pure love, my grandpa for showing me a father's love, and the people in my life who taught me family isn't always blood. But most of all, I want to say thank you to my biggest inspiration, my mom, Christy Pillow. Without her, I would not be here today standing on this stage. I hope one day I can be half the woman she is. I couldn't decide what I wanted to talk about, and I even thought about not giving this speech. I thought to myself, what if God gave me this opportunity to help someone's journey in my life be led to him? Therefore, I decided to leave you with this. As we begin our next chapter of life, we will experience loss, sadness, hurt, sorrow, worry, and pain. Life is hard, people are mean, we are naturally selfish. Humans are imperfect, and our world lacks empathy and love for one another. Failure and falling will be a part of our journey through life. We often lose sight of the things we have accomplished. We will climb mountains but stay at the bottom. When these things happen, know this. We don't have to carry those things with us every day. There is a loving God who made us with a purpose, who wants us to bring those things to him and surrender ourselves. He loves you and desires a personal relationship with you. He willingly died for you so you do not have to experience failures or hurt. He wants to set you free of your burdens and the hurt you carry in your heart. There is a God that will take these things from you and carry them himself, because that's how much he loves you. You do not have to be perfect to go to him. He tells us, come as we are. He never allows anything in your life that may be too much or too hard for you to handle. My papa once told me the verse, Proverbs 3:5-6, which says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not onto your own understanding. In all ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. Live your life for him, dress for him, sing for him, do all things for him. Lean on him every day, not just when things are hard. You no longer are alone when you have his hands wrapped around you. You no longer have to be scared of the what-ifs. He will protect and love you. Your faith will be tested, but if you stay obedient, you will sing hallelujah. Come to him, surrender yourself, talk to him, and let him be your best friend. See what he does in your life and give him the praise and glory every moment you can. Learn his word, abide by it, and create a firm foundation through him. You will be set free. As Brandon Lake says, you've got a lion inside of those lungs, so get up and praise the Lord. Class of 2025, I wish you all the best on your journey through life. Thank you. Please welcome to the podium our next valedictorian, Avery Dunn.
Good evening, everyone. First, let me say how honored I am to stand before you today. Also, I want to thank everyone who has helped us get to this point. To my fellow graduates, we made it. Through early mornings, late night challenges we didn't see coming, and milestones we never imagined reaching, here we are. As we celebrate this moment, I want to remind you of something. No matter what path or journey has been to get to this point, be proud of it. Embrace every twist, every obstacle, every triumph. Your story is yours and yours alone. I want to share a couple of lines from my favorite motivational speech with you. Make Your Bed by Admiral William H. McRaven. I strongly encourage you to look this speech up or read his book. He outlines the importance of doing the little things like making your bed. Completing a simple task can give you the confidence necessary to complete another task. In closing, I want to issue a challenge to each of you. Whatever journey you find yourself on, leave everything better than you found it. Whether it's a person, a place, or a thing, let your presence be a force of growth, kindness, and positive change. Because in the end, it's not about where we go, but how we leave the world and each other along the way. Along those same lines, another aspect of the challenge is to be extraordinary. Keep in mind, the only difference in ordinary and extraordinary is that little extra. I want to encourage everyone here to go ahead and do a little extra. Congratulations, class of 2025. The future is ours. Please welcome to the podium our next valedictorian, Lillian Samuels.
Faculty members, fellow students, family, and friends, welcome. We never thought this day would come. We prayed for its quick delivery, crossed days off our calendars, counted hours, minutes, and seconds, and now that it's here, I'm sorry it is. Because it means leaving friends who'd inspired me, teachers who have been my mentors, and so many people who have shaped my life. Over my time here at Huntsville High School, I'd like to think that I lived in two worlds. One is a world of books. I have attended Parisian Art School alongside Amy March, traveled the gloomy hills between Wuthering Heights and Thrushcross Grange, and danced into the night with the Bennett sisters. It is my escape, but I feel that my second world is far more rewarding. Though the characters may not seem as exciting, they are real, and that's far more important. First, I want to thank all those who have had an influence on my educational career. You have made more of an impact than you can imagine. A special thank you to Mr. King and Mr. Sampson for nurturing my love of literacy and solidifying my opinion that English is the best subject. And I can't forget Miss Giffen and Miss Wiggins for allowing me to be myself and loving me for it. Lastly, I want to thank my parents for making sure no dream of mine was too big. I love you both and thank you for everything. To wrap up, I'd like to say thank you and congratulations to the class of 2025. You made it. Please welcome to the podium our next valedictorian, Macy Fuller.
Good evening, everyone. For those who know me, I'm not one to stand in front of a crowd and give a speech, but I'm honored to have the opportunity to stand before you all today. Even though I'm the one wearing this graduation regalia, I could not have done it without all of you. So, thank you to my amazing teachers, supportive siblings, and friends. Thank you to my kindergarten students who remind me of the joy of learning every day. Thank you to my little brother, Eddie, who taught me to find the happiness in little things. And most of all, thank you to my parents, who never give up on me. No matter what, they've always consistently been there offering me love and pushing me to be the best version of myself. To my class, I offer this advice. While we are ending a chapter today, we are opening another one. I leave you with this quote from Dr. Seuss, All the Places You Will Go. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You are on your own, you know what you know, and you are the one who decides where you go. Thank you, HHS, for this opportunity. I will miss you guys. Please welcome to the podium our first salutatorian, Julie Inman.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to thank you all for joining us to offer support as we close this chapter of our lives and enter a new one, while also celebrating our many accomplishments. I'm honored to stand before you today as the salutatorian of the class of 2025. May we take this moment to look back at our educational years that are full of friendships and cherished memories. While I considered what to speak to you about, my heart kept going back to a quote by C.S. Lewis. It says, "Don't shine so others can see you. Shine so that through you others can see him." Throughout our academic journey, we've had moments of triumph and moments of trial. We've pulled all-nighters, faced setbacks, and overcame challenges. Yet through it all, God has been faithful. He has been our source of strength, our well of wisdom, and the steady hand guiding us when we could not see the path ahead. In Matthew 5:16, Jesus says, "Let your light so shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven." To my classmates, each of you have been given a light, not a spotlight to demand attention, but a light meant to guide, encourage, and inspire others. No matter what you do, I pray that you let your life reflect the grace, To our parents, teachers, and mentors, thank you for being examples of that light. You've shown us integrity, faith, and perseverance. Your influence has shaped us in ways words cannot fully express, and for that, we are deeply grateful. Class of 2025, congratulations. We finally made it. Thank you. Please welcome to the podium our next salutatorian, Addison Moore.
Hello. I would like to share with you the three main reasons I am on this stage tonight. The number one is, of course, because Jesus Christ. Without him, I would not be standing before you today, and I hope to bring glory to God in all things I do. My second reason has to because of my oldest brother, Evan. I've always wanted to be better than Evan in everything. In middle school, he joined band and cross country, so I joined just so I could be faster than him. I succeeded in both, though he might disagree. Whenever I got to high school, I decided I was going to graduate with high honors. However, last year, Evan graduated with high honors. And I couldn't just be equal to him, so here I am as salutatorian. My third reason is because the people I have surrounded myself with. I have the best friends in the world, and my best high school memories were spent laughing with them. I have some friends since primary school and some from high school, but I love them all very deeply, and I'm sad to leave some of them behind. I would also like to thank some of my favorite teachers, Ms. Wiggins, Ms. Giffen, Mr. King, Mr. Sampson, and Ms. Smith. Y'all are amazing teachers, and I believe every student needs to take your class at least once. I would also like to thank my younger siblings, McKenna and Isaiah Moore. I don't know what for yet, but something. I also would like to thank the rest of my family. Finally, I want to thank my parents because they are truly my biggest inspiration in life. I hope to be as good of a teacher as my dad, who makes his kids feel safe and loved, and I like my mom. I hope to be as strong and as good of a leader. Thank you all. Please welcome back to the podium, Mr. Nichols.
Graduation with honors or high honors is a great achievement and requires much hard work and dedication. To graduate with honors at Huntsville High School, a student must complete the college core curriculum with certain honors and AP courses while maintaining a cumulative grade point average of 3.25 or higher. Would all the students graduating with honors please stand? Honor students stand. To graduate with high honors, a student must complete the college core curriculum with certain honors, AP and foreign language courses, while maintaining a cumulative grade point average of 3.5 or higher. Would all the students graduating with high honors please stand? Honors and high honors students will be individually recognized as they are called to receive their diplomas. Here to present the class of 2025 their diplomas is Ms. Whitney Comer, School Board President. And Connie Tenbo. Would the first row please rise and come forward? Braxton Daniel Bourne, valedictorian, high honors. Logan Dean Shoemaker, valedictorian, high honors. Kamla Mwa, valedictorian, high honors. Jaden Lee Pace, valedictorian, high honors. Alexis Bryn Pillow, valedictorian, high honors. Avery Claire Dunn, valedictorian, high honors. Lillian Nicole Samuels, valedictorian, high honors. Macy Leanne Fuller, valedictorian, high honors. Julie Marie Emmett, salutatorian, high honors. Addison Marie Ruth Moore, salutatorian, high honors. Robert Christopher Adams II, honors. Christopher Joshua Almengor. Peyton Alexander, also Brooks. Leticia Renee Alva. Aiden Bryce Armour. Rosen Asher. Mason Lane Atterbury. Gracie Nicole Backus. Arliss Andrew Barksdale. Benjamin Melvin Bertrand. Andrew Tyler Bowen. Shane Thomas Bartlett. Alyssa Jewel Brown. Kerrigan Anna Marie Buck. Olivia Elena Calderon, high honors. Bailey Jane Caldwell, high honors. Blake Hunter Canyon. Anna Jade Carlton, high honors. Tevin Harley Champion. Caitlin Grace Clairday. Joseph William Klein. Carter Randall Combs, high honors. Abby Lee Cook. Logan Thomas Cook, high honors. Hunter Scott Coughlin. Courtney Siobhan Cousins. Caitlin Jean Cutcliffe. Austin Trey Dillard. Olivia Reagan Doba. Dorian Kale Elrod. Kaylee Brooke Oath. Ethan Parker Evans. Caden Blake Evans. Case Austin Evans. Jackson Riley Ferguson. Seth Irving Ferguson, honors. Angeli Paula Morales Flores. Maggie Mae Foster. Caleb Andrew Franks. Kaylee Dawn Fritz. Matthew Joseph Gallimore. Cheyenne David Gillum. Logan Allen Gilly. Lakeland Leanne Greenfield, High Honors. Jordan Adam Grover. Christian Adelso Guzman. Sky Lane Hancock. Paxton Tate Harriman. Colt Mason Hauser. Jonathan Stephen Henderson, honors. Benjamin Leon Hendricks. Victor Manuel Hernandez. Jessica Marie Hogue. Addison Kuka Hoyt, High Honors. Bo Riker Hyatt. Natalie Grace Emler. Dylan Cash Ingram. Cade Chester Jackson. Cord Dexter Jackson. Kiana Lynn Katjang. Kira McKinley Keck. Caleb Ryan Kirkland. Zachary Michael Place. Javier Antonio Larson, high honors. Armando Martinez. Giannabel Mayoras. Brooklyn Faith McCartney, honors. Maven Amelia Jane McEwen III. Taylor Elijah McNear. Sierra River Medlin. Crystal Meshbon. Shelton Dwayne Myers. Ashton Ray Miller, high honors. Stephanie Damaris Mira. Harry Winfred Moore. Brett Tanner Nelly. Cassidy Rochelle Ray Oberon. Charlie Oliveira Torres. Adriana Orduna. Kelvin Ariel Orduna. James Emmanuel Pasco. Kenley Alexis Patrick. Phoebe Ann Pierce Gass. Anthony Perlera Perez. Colby Dean Phillips. Elijah Jebediah Pitts. Ethan William Pitts, honors. Chris Antonio Ramirez. Ryder Lynn Rathjen. Joshua Lewis Glenn Recoy. Shelby Rain Reed. Kale Renee Reynolds. Sydney Nicole Ritchie. Eric Rafael Rivas. Kaylee Jeanette Roach, honors. Roman Woodland Robles. Quentin Michael Rockenbach. Ashley Ray Rogers. Mackenzie Marie Rogers. Ariana Alari Rosas Alejo. Dylan Scott Rowe, high honors. Kelsey Dale Skates. Tayton Lane Skates. Ethan Nicholas Schaefer. Samuel Mason Schaefer. Thomas Vincent Schmidt. Marcus Shepard. Caden Christopher Smith. Waylon Lee Smith, Jr. Kenzie Viviana Soto. Ethan Bryce Spees. James Wesley Spencer. Naomi Nicole Spratt. Matthew Lee Stewart. Garrett Jackson Theriol. Gabriella Nicole Thompson, honors. Faith Arlene Tippett. Aaron Wayne Torres. Angel Gabrielle Torres, high honors. Yandel Andres Torres. Dominic Robert Busticki. Chase Odale Usrick. Lucas Tyler Wade. Pilar Ward. Riley Ray Warren. Arabella Theodra Watson. Sarah Harley Whitley. Michelle Deanne Wilder. Alexander Chase Wise. Zoe Rumor Jean Wolverton. Alyana Marley Yost. Samir Eid Yusuf.
Classmates, please stand. Members of the board, having met the criteria for graduation by the State of Arkansas and the Board of Education of Huntsville School District, I now present to you the graduating class of Huntsville High School 2025. Graduates, you may now move your tassel from the right to the left. Families and friends, this concludes our ceremony. Thank you for being here and have a safe journey home.